Some of these theories I believe in, some of these theories I don't.
Have you ever wondered why things happen the way they do? Have you tried to figure out who runs the world? What if there were powers unseen, yet ruling in broad daylight, controlling the systems of this age and altering the destinies of men?
And the President outlined his vision of a new world order.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
It is a big idea.
And it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
A new world order.
An order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founder.
Today, with Asia already outproducing Europe, India and China are clearly becoming part of our new order.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
Let us reorder this world around us.
There's a need for a new world order, but it has different characteristics in different parts of the world.
Answers to these questions and more can only be discerned by the Spirit of God.
We are going to pray.
Nous allons prier.
We'll make certain declarations that will cause certain decisions to be changed.
Nous allons faire des déclarations qui vont faire en sorte que certaines déclarations soient changées. Levez les mains vers les cieux.
Declare and declare.
Brother N. Wilson, Apostle of Fullness of the Spirit International Ministries, is the voice of the permanent dimension, piercing the darkness that has cast a shadow over God's own earth.
Minutes ago, the Lord spoke to me and said these words.
Il y a quelques minutes, le Seigneur m'a parlé, il m'a dit ces mots.
There will be a leader in the world who will hearken to my voice.
Il y aura un leader dans le monde qui va écouter ma voix.
Whatever is man-made,
quel que soit ce qui est fait de l'homme, dit l'Esprit,
shall be controlled by man.
Sera contrôlé par l'homme.
They are coming for the people.
Ils viennent pour le peuple.
This has been the focus of the weekly Thursday prayers at the Garden of Life Cathedral, Boya, Cameroon. On Thursday, May 21, Brother N. Wilson exposed and rendered powerless the authority of the occult. He declared that international organizations and corrupt systems that were not beneficial to the people will be weakened within a couple of weeks.
I see two things in the spirit.
Je vois deux choses dans l'esprit.
An overhauling of W.H.O.
Un renversement de l'OMS.
And if they resist,
et si ils résistent,
there will be a spontaneous separation.
Il y aura une séparation spontanée.
People will virtually leave that organization.
Les gens vont quitter cette organisation.
And they will form their own.
Pour former la leur.
I'm asking the Lord why.
Je demande au Seigneur pourquoi.
And I hear this in my spirit.
Et j'entends ceci dans mon esprit.
Occultism.
La science occulte.
Wicked spirit.
Les méchants esprits assoiffés de sang.
Wickedness.
La méchanceté.
Has corrupted.
Ont corrompu
that which would have been a blessing to mankind.
Ce qui aurait pu être une bénédiction pour l'humanité.
I am declaring 14 days.
Je déclare 14 jours.
14 days.
14 jours.
After 14 days,
après 14 jours,
if there is no overhauling,
s'il n'y a pas de changement,
readjustment,
de réajustement,
appointments,
des nominations,
change of leadership,
le changement du leadership,
nations will hold back their membership.
Les nations vont se détacher.
And I'm seeing new health organizations formed.
Et je vois de nouvelles organisations de la santé.
The same thing is happening in the UN.
La même chose se passe à l'ONU.
Barely 7 days after these declarations, President Trump shocked the world on May 29 by announcing,
"We will be today terminating our relationship with the World Health Organization and redirecting those funds to other worldwide and deserving urgent global public health needs." China has total control over the World Health Organization, despite only paying $40 million per year, compared to what the United States has been paying, which is approximately $450 million a year. We have detailed the reforms that it must make and engage with them directly, but they have refused to act. The world needs answers from China on the virus. We must have transparency. Why is it that China shut off infected people from Wuhan to all other parts of China? It went nowhere else. It didn't go to Beijing. It went nowhere else. But they allowed them to freely travel throughout the world, including Europe and the United States. The death and destruction caused by this is incalculable. We must have answers, not only for us, but for the rest of the world.
Donald Trump had temporarily halted funding to the World Health Organization on April 14, pending a review into its handling of the coronavirus pandemic and its questionable dealings with China.
Today, I'm instructing my administration to halt funding of the World Health Organization while a review is conducted to assess the World Health Organization's role in severely mismanaging and covering up the spread of the coronavirus. Everybody knows what's going on there.
WHO was uncritically echoing the Chinese authorities, ignoring warnings from Taiwanese doctors about the global threat of the pandemic.
A renowned law professor at Tsinghua University in Beijing, Xu Jianren, is known to be missing after publicly condemning Chinese President Xi Jinping for failing to contain the spread of the virus at an early stage. He even added the condemnation could be the last message of his life. Amid the continued spread of the COVID-19 virus, there's rising speculation the virus could have originated from a government laboratory in Wuhan, rather than the widely held belief that it emerged from the city's Huanan seafood markets. Citing a report published by Chinese scientists, a Chinese-language newspaper published in Hong Kong, Mingpao, and the British daily The Mirror explained Sunday that the Wuhan Center for Disease Control, or WHCDC, could have spawned the contagion in Hubei province. Possibility that the disastrous outbreak could be the accidental result of biological weapons research.
Not say that the whole agenda of the darkness is to destroy the people.
Le Seigneur dit l'agenda des ténèbres qui est venu sur la terre est de détruire le peuple.
And I look in the spirit realm.
Et je regarde dans le règne de l'esprit.
And I saw Judas Iscariot.
Et je vois Judas Iscariote.
Betraying Jesus for 30 pieces of silver.
Trahir Jésus pour 30 pièces.
If they get the people.
S'il réussit à les avoir.
Out of the place.
Il est sorti.
They will be able to have access to 30 pieces of silver. What is this?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
There are too many people.
Il y a plusieurs personnes.
The continent that we never imagined to be more populated have grown to become a voice, but they do not know.
Le continent qu'on n'a jamais imaginé comme étant le plus peuplé est devenu une voix, mais l'ignore.
Irrespective of the killings, the slave,
sans tenir compte des tueries de l'esclave,
has increased.
Ça a augmenté.
And is now the second.
Et maintenant, il est le
most populated continent.
Il est le deuxième continent le plus peuplé.
1.3 billion people.
1,3 milliard de personnes.
That's Africa.
C'est ça l'Afrique.
They were not expecting that.
Ils ne s'attendaient pas à cela.
Africa then is the center of this madness.
Alors l'Afrique est le centre de cette folie.
And the Lord said,
et le Seigneur dit,
they are coming for your people.
Ils viennent pour vos peuples.
So there's about to be an increase.
Alors il est sur le point d'avoir une augmentation, une croissance en mort.
Almost 250 million Africans could become infected with COVID-19. This is according to a new modeling study by the World Health Organization. There are concerns over the readiness of healthcare systems on the continent to handle mass infections.
The Lord said, pray that they should not come for the people.
Dis prie afin qu'ils ne viennent pas pour les gens.
Government confirmed on Thursday that a May 12 letter from the Foreign Ministry was sent to W.H.O. country head Walter Kazadi Mulombo and 3 aides, ordering them out by Friday.
So something is creeping.
Alors quelque chose est en train d'entrer.
Under the bridge.
Est en train de passer sous le pont.
It's happening gradually.
C'est en train de se passer progressivement.
So why don't we have leaders who can see these things?
Alors pourquoi n'avons-nous pas des leaders qui peuvent voir ces choses?
It's because most of our leaders
C'est parce que la plupart de nos leaders
have been given 30 pieces of silver.
Ont reçu 30 pièces d'argent.
Pharmacological companies.
Les compagnies, les sociétés pharmaceutiques.
God's children, they will rise and let good overcome evil.
Et nous disons que les enfants de Dieu dans ce domaine se lèvent et que le bien domine le mal.
People that are into medicine and are genuine to save lives.
Les gens qui sont dans la médecine et qui sont vrais, qui sont authentiques, qui veulent sauver des vies.
Let good overcome evil.
Que le bien prévale sur le mal. Est-ce que vous êtes toujours là?
Let good overcome evil.
Que le bien vainc le mal.
On May 11, during an exclusive interview with France 24, President Rajoelina slammed the WHO for not endorsing his country's tonic.
Vous connaissez comme tout le monde.
You're all familiar with the statement by Professors Bernard Debré and Philip Even. These professors introduced over 58 medications manufactured by prestigious laboratories, and according to them, not only do these drugs have zero healing effect, but they're also dangerous, if not lethal. These drugs have been and are being marketed in Africa, and I have never heard Dr. Mwetsi or WHO issue statements banning the use of these drugs. We use a tonic, a decoction. In other words, we brew medicinal herbs in boiling water in order to extract the active ingredients. That's our traditional medicine. It is famous and recognized because it works. You've put a question to me. Well, I have a question for you. What if this remedy had been discovered by a European country instead of Madagascar? Would people doubt it so much? I don't think so. In this battle, they are trying to slow us down. They're trying to discourage us, stop us even from moving forward.
Who are you referring to, Mr. President?
Well, no one will stop us from moving forward, not a country, not an organization. Who am I referring to? Well, you refer to a number of organizations, including the World Health Organizations. Well, we, in Madagascar, have our own tonic. We are a sovereign country. I'm simply trying to tell you that African and Malagasy scientists should not be underestimated. We are here. Questions abound, yes, but what is the problem with COVID organics? Really? Could it be that this product comes from Africa? Could it be that it's not okay? for a country like Madagascar, which is the 63rd country, poorest country in the world, that is not okay for such a poor country to have come up with Tambavi that can help save the world? Remember, we are at war. But in this war cannot be won by military might or economic power. It is God who gave us these medicinal plants to help our country and help the rest of the world.
Following President Rajoelina's scathing remarks on WHO, the organization contacted him 3 days later on May 14 and offered to support the design and study to look into COVID organics.
And thank you so much for your leadership on the measles outbreak. It really helped in stopping it as quickly as possible. I remember when we met, you told me that health for you is central and that you will be directly involved and that you will invest in health, and that's what I am seeing. And thank you so much for your commitment. Considering the situation in other countries, yours is you're doing really well. Then on the COVID organic, first of all, the non-exposure, the confidentiality agreement, we will sign that. We can keep it confidential. And as you know, we have a traditional medicine unit, and the traditional medicine unit can be involved, can help you. And we can work with you also in refining the protocols and in helping you have a successful trial on that. And we would be happy to partner with you on this.
While humanity may be surprised at the daily unfolding of chaos, there is a voice with the divine mandate to awaken a sleeping world.
The Lord said to me, wake them up. Could it be that they might have been sleeping? They will be changing their decisions all of a sudden. Who are this day? Kings, rulers, presidents. Wake them up.